Okay, we're back. Episode 3. I am Brent Brown, and with me, as always, in the old days, the Cosmic Swami.
That's right, people. The guiding hand of truth and light is here to bring perfection to the people.
Whoa, there's a promise. All right,
That's right.
let's see if it can be fulfilled. I hope so.
Yeah.
So we're back. This is episode 3, and we had a little problem last week. Ken Jones Jr., who's footing the bill for this whole entire thing, and you unceremoniously cut him off, which he was not too happy about. I don't suppose I can get you to give him an apology or anything like that.
I haven't got time for that idiot.
Oh, good. So nothing's changed in that front. All right. Well,
If you want to know, I just got through driving through the scab lands of Washington State. I'm at Soap Lake. Yeah, that's right.
Where are you? Where are you at?
I'm at Soap Lake.
Soap Lake. Is that like borax, or you could jump in there and come out clean? What happens?
Well, you don't come out clean. You need a rinse after.
You need a rinse.
Rinse lake, yeah.
Is there a rinse lake up there?
I haven't looked yet.
All right. Well, your people jump in the lake. Is it swimmable?
Hey. Come on, settle down. We're shooting.
I mean, do you have a group of nudies go up there and y'all jump in the lake or something on the way to this? Wherever you're going? Where are you going?
My people, they go with me wherever I ask them to. So
yeah,
it's kind of none of your business.
It's really none of my business. So let's move on. What about why are you in this Badlands or Scablands? What's going on up there? What are you doing?
I'm on my way to SwamiCon.
Oh,
yes, it's in Antelope, Oregon this year.
Huh? Convention of shysters, or what do you do? What do you got to do? You pitch a tent, or is it a flea market for crystal balls and
swamis and yogis and palm readers and gypsies and all people on a higher plane are meeting there.
Wow. I hope it doesn't
for convention. Yeah.
I hope it doesn't just like lift off the ground or something. I mean, that sounds like
I got some projects I'm working on that I don't really feel like talking about, but
okay.
It'll be there. Anyone who goes to this thing is going to get to see some pretty awesome stuff.
Wait, anybody can go? I can go to this thing?
Well, if you buy a ticket.
You don't have to be a Swami. You don't have to be like show an ID or a handshake or something.
There's a little bit of what do you call them? Bystander tickets. Yeah.
Rubes.
You don't. Well, you don't get everything.
What do you mean? You don't get.
Well, you don't get in on the holy of holies. You don't get
in
the good stuff.
Oh, so yeah, you're just seeing what the carnies show you, and that's behind the curtain.
Yeah.
You don't see who's the man behind the curtain, and that's how it should be. That's a good thing.
And you get to the flea market where they sell all the fake crystal balls and whatnot,
and the incense and the frogs and things. All right, well, that sounds like a lot of fun for you and your group. I hope you.
It better be.
I hope you make a lot of whatever you're trying to make.
Well, yeah, I was going to ask you about that show you used to do, Castle of Blood and Guts.
Oh, the horror show. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
From before you and I were in the CMA.
Right.
Yeah. You used to do that.
A long time ago. That was a lot of fun. That was a great show.
That was one of my favorite shows.
I had some weird people call in. Did you ever call in?
No. The show was on at 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, I know. A lot of people are up. Well,
so you can show all that gore.
That's the name of the show, my friend. Castle of Blood and Guts. Okay, Charlie says he can run that. You want to see it? It's pretty good.
Sure.
All right, let's roll it.
Yeah, man, that show still holds up. I think
Yeah,
the reruns I've seen.
I wish it was still on currently. I'd love to be doing that, but it's not. So, but it was fun while it lasted. It's great.
Any reason why it couldn't do it again?
Well, it's not. People aren't really into those kind of things anymore. That was a time and a place for that kind of movie and that kind of show and the characters and all that. It just seems like it doesn't fly anymore. I don't know.
So we cut into the USA One performance last time.
Yes, we did, and we did.
So I heard tell that we're going to show the entire clip.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of unusual us playing the entire song.
Yeah, it is unusual, but we thought maybe for this first, real foray into the old history that we would let people see exactly what happened for an entire song and to see how, the color of the announcement worked and how the audience reacted. It was, give them a slice.
Well, let's get to it.
Okay. Charlie?
Here it goes.
USA One. Here we go.
Down the hatch.
Enjoy.
Okay, the situation is heating up, exponentially with the Iraqers and USA One. USA One's calling for sanctions to be reinstated. Iraqers aren't having it.
Well, obviously something is imminent.
Something's about to happen, all right. All right, here they come.
Oh, man. Okay, now maybe you can tell me why they need these tools.
Of course they needed tools.
A pipe wrench, yeah?
They're professionals. They're letting everybody know they've arrived.
Oh, great.
I mean, look at that. Look, nobody works their music out like the way these guys do. They have blueprints for their songs.
Well, they need blueprints for their songs. I mean, otherwise they'll just crumble under their own weight. He's the only CMA star that has rebar for vocal cords.
A lot of other stars wish they had that rebar. That rebar's made of gold.
Yeah, okay, it's a 2-5-2, a mostly pentatonic thing with just simple 1-5 chords.
That's right, 1-5.
Man, oh
and
man.
that's good quality, positive American-made music there.
Yeah, run-of-the-mill, general, ordinary stuff.
Yeah, it's not the most sophisticated, but I'll tell you what. People wake up in the morning with a cup of coffee. This is what they want to hear right here.
And that's important to you, isn't it? If you don't reach very high, you're not going to fall very far.
50 stories high. Are you listening to this song?
No.
Well, maybe that's your problem. Pay attention.
No, my problem is I'm being overwhelmed by mediocrity here, man.
Mediocrity made America great.
The fans are really geared up for a Big Stan to come out with his Boilermaker.
Big Stan really didn't come into his own until he hit the USA One. When he was with Low Bid, he was underappreciated. And
well, Low Bid, that was the last decent thing he ever did. Are you kidding me?
Where's Big Stan now?
Oh yeah, he's hitting it with the rivet gun. And that's his patented Boilermaker.
High beam walk. Look at that. Nobody does it like the Ultimate Foreman.
I don't like it.
I really think they're leaving Chili Garcia and the Day Laborers way behind here. This one is going to put them over the top. And they need these points. This will put them ahead of Null and Void, and I think Hazmat 5. And it's going to really do wonders for them early in the game. These guys with that pile driving beat, man, they're unstoppable. I think this is their year.
Oh, they are stoppable right now. You just watch them get stopped.
Oh, by the Mass Maestro?
Oh, by the Mass Maestro, by the Rockers, by Rich Royce, by any number of CMA stars going to wipe these guys.
Well, this audience is loving this to the nth power, and unlike the Rockers 2 nights ago, who just got booed soundly. Fans are just beside themselves. They just love these guys.
Beside themselves looking for the exits.
All right, powerhouse performance. I think USA One has a real shot at taking the championship this year.
They got a real shot of being regular schmucks.
Okay, that was USA One. They were in their heyday. They were popular as could be. I mean, they scored a lot of fan points, and they were consistently on top. And they were good guys too. I'd get a beer with them after the show. It was a lot of fun.
They're just what I remembered, man. Just a bunch of regular schmucks playing regular schmuck music.
Well, that's your opinion, but they sure scored high with the fans and the judges. I mean, they were always up in the top couple of slots.
Yeah, fans got 49%, Brent Brown.
I know. And they got all 49 went to them pretty much typically. So, you can't fault fame like that. It just happened. They were popular.
Well, I can, but we don't have time.
True. But anyway, that's how I remember it. That's how I choose to remember it. Let's put it that way.
Well, so yeah, what about that USA One clip of them trying to prove that the Iraqis are using dangerous equipment?
They were. That was fact.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the USA One was calling them instruments of mass distortion.
Yeah, IMDs. That's right. And they were dangerous. Well, as the USA One clearly pointed out, we could show that. I mean, we have.
Yeah, do it. Show it.
Okay. God. All right. Charlie. Yeah, USA One and Doomsday Amps. That's the one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is ridiculous.
Proof beyond 100%. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, man.
USA
he's a
One has
monster.
also got the tape on the Iraqers that they have made a well, it's a representation of what could happen to these amps. This is why they want the inspectors reinstated, because these are clearly potentially dangerous to everybody in the first 10 rows, the roadies. I mean, these amps can explode at any second.
I've never seen evidence so trumped up.
Let's take a look at this. You're gonna change your mind after you see this.
I've changed my mind already.
Okay, what you're looking at now is we've set up a little simulation to show you just how dangerous it can be using these inferior pieces of equipment that the Iraqis are using, where we've replicated the wiring and some of the conditions of these amplifiers. Bad insulation, the overloaded transformers, substandard material, overheated tubes, dangerously high levels of distortion. I mean, one bad chord or a wrong note can set these things off. I mean, look at that. Furthermore, we've made a proposal to the Office of Entertainment Security that the Iraqis be required to destroy all these IMDs. We feel it poses a threat to fans, officials, and bands alike. Furthermore, the Iraqis have shown in the past that they'll use these things on their very own fans, for Christ's sakes. I think it's clear that it's time that the OES does something about this.
Okay, well, you can see why USA One wants to reinstate the sanctions. That's clearly a danger to everybody.
That is the most ridiculous pre-enactment I've ever seen in my entire life. I mean, what does that prove at all? That you can blow up an amp? Hey, I can blow up an amp. What is that all about?
Well, it just proves that they're out of control. They need somebody.
Yeah, USA One is out of control.
Not USA One.
Okay, well, there you saw it. I mean, I speak for myself. I still believe that 100%. Those amps were dangerous.
Well, yeah, that's a really, really ridiculous, phonied up thing, if you ask me.
You saw the amps explode. I mean, what more do you need?
Well, and none of those amps ever actually exploded on stage very much.
Yeah, right. Well, Colonel Mustafa did call in. Or we called him. I don't know how that worked. Did we call him or he called? One way or another, he defended their equipment. You remember that?
Yeah, I was there.
I thought you were. Okay, so these people at home weren't. So we could show that and just show what kind of happened, what he responded with. They claimed the whole thing was a lie and a hoax and just an attempt to, sabotage their good name. So
Well, let's take a look.
Decide for yourself, folks.
Well, speaking of goofballs, we got the Iraqers live from a satellite feed. It took quite a deal to arrange this, but we got a satellite from Baghdad, and let's talk to him right now. Abdul, how you doing? Just want to ask you one question. You won't let the inspectors back in, and that leads us to believe that it has to be because your equipment is faulty, and you're a little worried about being exposed. Is that the way it is, or is there another explanation?
Shut up, Brent Brown. Why do you pretend to like us? You do not like us, and you have never liked us. You're not one of the truly great Americans like Zsa Zsa Gabor and O.J. Simpson and Robert Blake and Tonya Harding. But Cosmic Swami, join us on our big Baghdad bash. You are invited to the harem, to all the feasts. Not you, Brent Brown. We are currently rehearsing for this bash, and everyone in Baghdad will be there, which will light up the entire Middle East. And as far as our equipment is all up to okay snuff, completely high-grade musical equipment, without any problems whatsoever. I'm doing it.
What? Oh, okay. Well, maybe we could. Looks like we're losing the feed. Well, maybe when it's not so hectic over there, we can try this again.
Hey, man,
I think they just proved USA One's point.
That was just a coincidence, Brent Brown.
They got truckloads of that bad equipment just waiting to be blown up.
Man, Brent Brown, you don't know what you're talking
All right,
about.
folks.
Hey man, that wasn't right. The Iraqis have their amps blowing up all the time.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, they don't just blow up all the time. That's nonsense.
They did. I mean, we
Oh,
were
no,
witness
no,
to
no,
it.
no. That was a plant. That's like some spy or a saboteur or something.
What, you think somebody snuck in and like put firecrackers in the guy's amp and blew it up?
Well, see, you admit it yourself. That's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Okay, that's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But you know what? Next week we're going to talk about. We're going to find out what the incident was that happened to make these guys hate each other so much. I mean, the Iraqis and the USA, they were at each other's throats for years, and they were equally bad. They did things to each other all the time, and it was something to watch. So we can see them play, and we'll find out what happened. It's going to be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That business. Okay, so we're out of time. I mean, it's crazy fun, but we're out. We got to get going. So we'll see you next week.
Can't wait till next week.
Hi, Rockers. Yeah, that's a special.
Hard drinking, hard rocking, Phil bobbing, fast talking, pull back and soccer man. Hard drinking, hard rocking, Phil bobbing, fast talking, pull back and soccer man. All right, we're gonna